Hey, am I live? Am I live? I'm live. Hey, everybody, Joe with Joe Knows Cryptos here with a crypto video update here. And we are, of course, May 16th, and it is 6:10 Eastern Time. So we had a little pullback in the market. I'm not sure if you can see me here because I did switch my screens, but I'm imagining that my camera is still functioning and you're not seeing what I'm seeing on my screen here. But we do have the market cap at 249,000, volume 119 billion. Woof. That's more than double than what we saw almost all year, even more than that, sometimes triple. We've got Litecoin at $96 and Bitcoin at $7,900. So, guys, this video, I want to talk about the most. Well, let me say hi. Hey, John. Hey, Steven. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Um, I want to talk about what I think is the most undervalued cryptocurrency uh, that's out there right now. And it's one I talk about a lot. I'm just going to say it right out front. It's Litecoin. Litecoin, guys. Just wait. I think we're going to see some exciting moves in Litecoin in the next few weeks. Ethereum is smoking hot right now. Yes, it is. I actually recommended that you buy Ethereum before it moved. I bought in at 158. I'm happy. I didn't buy that much because I didn't have that much free money laying around. But yeah, Ethereum is going to continue to move. It's going to go over $1,000 as long as the market stays hot, which I think it's going to. This is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. I always like to state that in every video just to stay out of any kind of trouble with people saying I'm trying to give financial advice when I'm not a professional financial advisor. So yes, Ethereum is going to rock. Ethereum is going to go over $1,000, no doubt about it. If you can pick up a few Ethereum here and there, hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Ethereum's got it's just got a foothold in most of the dApps, most of the building on the blockchain is being done on Ethereum. Not to say that other ones there won't be building on. Of course, there will be, but the amount that's built on Ethereum now compared to other blockchains, it's hand over fist the most used blockchain to build on. All right. And plus, they have a lot of other things. Actually, that whole city that they're building in Nevada, that blockchain city that they're building, is all going to be run on the Ethereum network. So that's going to be a whole city by itself. That's going to be enough to, Ethereum's not going to go away just based on that alone, unless the whole city is a failure and flops and goes belly up. But other than that, Ethereum is going to rock, guys. It's going to rock. Here they're going to make the exchanges prove they have cryptos. They say they have. I heard that also. I watched the Bitcoin Ben show yesterday, and he was talking about that. If that does actually happen, I haven't heard that from anyone else except from Bitcoin Ben. If that is something that the government decides that they want to have an audit of these exchanges to see how much cash and see if they actually have the cryptos and if they can prove it, then if that is the case, like he recommended, I would recommend the same thing. Get your cryptos off the exchanges, especially the major cryptos like your Bitcoin, your top 20 for sure. You want off the exchanges, especially the ones that have high volume. Because those are the ones that are traded a lot. And if they don't have them, they still trade it because they rely on you selling it, someone else coming in and buying it, and they're still going to make the commission off it. The ones that don't move that much, they probably have them on store. But the ones that are traded actively, most definitely make sure you get those off the exchanges. And it's a good idea just to get your cryptos off the exchanges anyway, because of the same reason they can't pretend that they have them when they don't. And it's all a supply and demand, thing that moves the price. So the less they have, the more they have to buy If they have to buy them from someone else, that person's going to ask more for them. They're going to have to charge you more for them, and then they're going to have to sell them on their exchange for more. Just simple, economics that way. Supply and demand. So yes, if you get your coins off the exchange, if you're hoping that your coins or your cryptos go up in value, that is one thing you can personally do to help. Just buying them may not be enough, because buying them doesn't mean that you've actually bought anything. It just may mean that they put a digit on your screen saying you owned X amount of this crypto, and it's never even been bought or sold. They just rely on when you're ready to sell it, that somebody else comes in and sells it to them. So, guys, all right, let's talk about. Well, first, I want to tell you what I did today. I actually sold I sold 3/4 of the Bitcoin that I had left, and I bought more Litecoin. And I might be a little too heavy in Litecoin now, but I wouldn't do that if I didn't have a good feeling about Litecoin. I think it's extremely undervalued right now. I just don't think it's extremely undervalued. I think it's the most undervalued cryptocurrency right now. And I'm going to say that and I'm going to give you some reasons why I believe it's the most undervalued cryptocurrency. Okay. First of all is the adoption standpoint. Litecoin is accepted on practically every single exchange. It's going to be on Bakkt, Fidelity, all the big exchanges when they go live, Goldman Sachs, you name it, TD Ameritrade. It's going to be on all of those, where not all the other cryptocurrencies will be. All right, so that's the first reason, and that's going to bring the retail market in. And let me tell you right now, what we're going to see is the regular. We've got the insiders now that are getting word, that are buying cryptos, right? They're telling their brother, their sister, their aunt, their uncle, their friends, look, I've got inside information. I work at the exchange. I work here and there. I know, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, blah, blah, blah coins are very active. I can see that there's not a lot of sales going in, but there's a lot of holding going on. There's a lot being stored in wallets. They know how to read this stuff. They know that the time for another major explosion is short. Okay. Now, it's natural that we had a little pullback today, because when stuff goes up, you get that FOMO, that fear of missing out. So everybody buys in. But if it goes up too straight, too fast, then when it starts to go down, then you get the FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And that's when it's going up, people pile in as fast as they can, because they're worried that they're going to, miss out on the run. But then when it starts to go down, they're like, oh crap, it went up way too fast, way too high. I better sell out and get some profits out of it. And then it comes down way too fast. So it's better to go up, level off for a few days, take a bump up, level off. And this is what I'm hoping it does. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I think we're going to see a lot of more big moves than sideways and correction moves. I think the upward moves are going to be more drastic and more violent. And I think we're going to see some that we're not going to believe our eyes. We're going to wake up in the morning, look at our cryptocurrency market cap, and see the prices that are just going to be like, is this real? And and you're gonna have a weird sense of joy, numbness, and euphoria. You may even have an out-of-body experience. Okay, let me put it that way, because once these insiders get their coins, right, that they're going to buy, the exchanges are coming in, and they've been buying up their coins. Can you guys hear me okay? I guess you can. Hey, everybody. Thanks for logging in. Appreciate it. So the exchanges are going to start buying all these Bakks, Fidelities. They've already got a lot of tokens, but they still don't have enough. They're going to keep buying. And then when it's finally released to the public is when you're going to see the huge push up. So let's say, small guys like me, I'm a small guy, right? Let's say I had between $5,000 and $10,000 in cryptocurrency. With the first wave here of insiders getting in, maybe my money will double or triple, right? So let's say I go up from 5 to 15. Now let's say the institutions keep buying, and let's say that pushes it up. Daisy, my dog, I tell you, makes me crazy sometimes. Another dog walks by and she wants to play with it. But that's going to double it. So that maybe gets you up to 30. So to us, that feels like we're on the moon. But guys, in reality, that's not the moon. That's $30,000. Moon is like $1 million or more, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Most people can't retire on $1 million. So I think you got to be over $1 million to be considered moon type of money. It's when the retail investor, the small guys, who you'd be surprised, guys, people still don't know what's going on. They have no idea what happened this last week in cryptocurrencies, the excitement that we had. And I even talked to a few people because I was so excited, and I like to spread the word about cryptocurrencies anyway. And I asked this couple, they were looking to buy some furniture, but they didn't have that much money. I said, well, look, you guys, if you have any extra money, you should maybe throw it into the cryptocurrency market. It's really hot right now, and maybe you can turn $1,000 into $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, and then you could furnish or get more furniture for your house. And they kind of looked at me and they kind of put their eyes up in the air and they said, yeah, well, my husband was kind of into Bitcoin, last or a couple of years ago. I said, oh, when it crashed. And they're like, yeah. And I said, well, you know how it went up so fast? Well, it's starting to do that again. So it may be a good time to maybe ride that wave up and, make some money, and then you can buy some furniture. And they just kind of rolled their eyes a little bit and looked at each other. And that was it. We didn't talk about cryptocurrencies anymore. They didn't ask what the price was, how high it's going up, how fast it moves. They didn't want to know anything about cryptocurrencies. So they're very gun shy to get in because they got burnt last run up and then dropped down. Eventually, everybody's going to be in cryptocurrencies, whether they want to or not, because it's just going to be the way things are. And then I talked to a waitress. I went out to lunch today, had a day off. And she was telling me how she was trying to save up money so she can rent an apartment and move out. And I said, why don't you take a couple $100s and put it into cryptocurrencies? It's moving, really good. And, you have a good chance to maybe have your down payment in a month or so if it keeps going like it's going. And she basically said, oh, what's that? And how can I get it? And I said, well, there's this place called Coinbase is the easiest place to go on and get it. And she said, oh, and didn't ask any other questions. And I very highly doubt she was serious about getting into cryptocurrency. She looked at me like I was a little bit nuts. Hang on. Daisy, stop it. You're annoying. I'm going to put you in the house if you keep that up. So, it's dogs. So, yeah. So people still have no clue what's going on with cryptocurrencies. No idea. So yeah, so this pullback was natural. Like I said, we don't want to see it go straight up, but actually my family is home. So I'm actually going to cut this video short, guys, but I'll try to get on here later. I'm sorry. Daisy, come here. Oh my God. I'll see if I can talk a little more. Hang on. Come here. You're making me crazy today. Come here. Oh my God, this dog. All right. So guys, this is the most unusual video I've made. Oh my goodness, here, just to show you what's going on. I got my dog barking. My family came home. She's pulling. I got her tied to this cart over here, and she's pulling it. Oh, yeah. All right. So anyway, to have any guys, I'm gonna do a video later. Sorry for the interruptions. It's just craziness. Actually, I have one that I made today. I'm just gonna upload that. All right. God bless y'all. Love you. Kiss your wife, your girlfriend, hug your kids, pet your pets. Jonas Crypto signing off.